Earlier this year, they praised her efforts to save the gorillas in Rwanda, as well as her role as the face of an energy-saving light bulb company and her own vegan shoe range. Bottom of the list, David Beckham and the Spice Girls for the number of flights they took this year. Welcome back to the final part of this morning's Right Stuff. I'm Stephen Nolan. I'm joined by the queen of all things green, Janey Lee Grace, author of Imperfectly Natural Home. And Janey's on a mission to get us all living healthier, more chemical-free lives this summer. The number to call, 0207 173 5555. And Janey, there are calls coming in already. Will we go straight to them?
Yeah, can I just quickly first, before we take a call, just show you that, obviously, in terms of looking after your health, we've got loads of things to talk about. But just very briefly, if you do want to be eco and save energy, just have a quick look at the solar stuff over there. You've got a solar-powered shaver just in front of the box there. Yeah. And this is absolutely amazing because you can bung it on a windowsill, and even if it's overcast, this will charge up relatively quickly in a few hours. And then you've got kind of, 45 minutes to do your shaving on the move for you guys.
So you've got to leave this on the windowsill for how long?
Well, two, 3 hours. Depends on obviously basically how much sun we've got.
Yeah.
But even if it's overcast, it will charge up for in a few hours' time. So that's brilliant for if you're on the move. And just in front of that, we've got a freeloader. Now I know you probably think that's a muso that comes and kips on your floor when it's got nowhere to stay, but it is in fact a solar-powered charger for absolutely everything. Your iPod, your mobile phone, your Nintendo. I'm mentioning brand names, but you get the gist. You know what I mean? Anything, basically all things portable.
Does it only come in pink, Janey?
No, it doesn't.
Colours for the boys.
No, it doesn't. I think you find that's mine. It comes in all colours. Yeah, it comes in green or just silver or black. But it's a fantastic little gadget, and you can take it absolutely anywhere. It'll give you something like 44 hours on your mobile phone and 18 hours on your iPod. So just using the power of the sun, that's pretty funky.
It's back to basics, this, isn't it, though? If I plug something in, I know it's powered up. Are these things reliable, though?
Absolutely. They're incredibly reliable. I mean, I don't actually do that much travelling, but people who do and are on the move all the time reckon that these things are absolutely excellent. The other great thing for travelling, just in front of that, you see the bottle there?
Yeah.
It's actually a glass bottle now. We haven't got time to get into the problem with plastics, but trust me, they're not good. And particularly when heated up in the sunlight, you do not want hormone-disrupting chemicals. So that's a glass bottle that you can take on your picnics. They do baby bottles too. It's got its own insulation, as you can see, to keep things either cool or warm. So brilliant for picnics.
Fantastic. Lots of people calling you this morning. Amy, who have we got?
OK, first on the line is Joe on line 3.
Morning to you, Joe.
Morning.
Thanks for calling us today. There's Amy. There's Janey Lee.
Hi.
Hi, Jenny. Yeah, I've got a 3-month-old baby girl, and I'm just interested in green sun protection while she's out this summer.
Yeah, it's hugely important. I mean, my basic general rule, and particularly for babies, is just forget, sun creams and stuff, particularly in the early months. Just cover up. If I can show this, can I just hold this up? Look at this. This is just great. This is Suntogs, and this is UPF factor 50, so it's 50 plus. Really brilliant for kids. They even do adult sizes. I was going to bring one in for you, Stephen, but I couldn't quite get it together.
Would have been just a little bit tight over.
Just that one's just slightly tight. But you
got my boy boobs this morning.
You got your funky hat as well there. So you can get all this stuff. This is from Suntogs. It's totally protective clothing for adults. If you don't want to wear the sun protective stuff, just wear just go for the film star look. Hat, sarong, sunglasses. Just cover up. If you do want sun protection, though, I can just point to this. This is a bar of soap, believe it or not, that has totally natural ingredients. It's from a company called Relax, and it's a sun protective bar that has an SPF factor of 10, which is quite incredible. So basically what I'm saying is use a sun protection. Don't use regular sun creams, particularly not on babies. They do contain a hair-raising number of potentially toxic synthetic chemicals, and there are loads of natural ones.
Whoa, really?
Oh, yes.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. There are loads of natural alternatives, and that's the brilliant thing.
Joe, what's your baby's name?
Ava.
Ava.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And she's what? What did you say, 3 months?
Yeah, she's 3 months.
3 months. The Suntogs are perfect for you. Cover her up. It'd be great.
It's a lot of pressure then, Joe, and the responsibility of thinking of all the things to look after. Are you going to make a real effort then to be chemical-free? And if so, why?
Yeah, well, I already do. I try and use I do use all products on her that don't contain chemicals, and but I do find they're quite expensive, some of them, so I was looking for cheaper alternatives as well.
It's a really good point, Joe, but the interesting thing is with everything I recommend there's an alternative that costs you next to nothing. Coconut oil is just about the cheapest and best moisturiser you'll ever find for any skin types. Perfectly safe for babies, just 100% coconut oil, the same stuff that you eat and you cook with. Absolutely brilliant, no one's allergic to it, really cheap. £2 for a massive pot.
Is Ava your first, Joe?
Yeah, she's my first. And to add to the second part of your question, it's because the reason is because most of the products contain so many chemicals. And if you look, I looked it up, and okay, they're deemed safe, but you don't really know. There are hundreds of chemicals in a Johnson's baby product, and so that's why I chose not to use that on her.
I want to squeeze another call in if you don't mind.
Right,
Thank you very much, Joe, for calling us this morning, and say good morning to Eva for us as well. Amy, who have we got next?
Okay, next on the line is Lorraine on line 5.
Morning to you, Lorraine. How are you doing?
Good morning, Stephen. I'm doing very well, thank you. Good morning, Janey.
Hiya.
Hi. Mosquitoes, they absolutely adore me. I have to label on all the products that you can get from Boots and other chemists.
I'm so glad you raised this. Yeah, well, mosquitoes, I mean, they're, and any insects, in fact. You know, there is a theory, and it's really worth trying this, that if bugs like you, basically, if you get bitten a lot, you're probably lacking in B vitamins. It's a really good idea to... Stephen's looking at me like I'm barking mad now. But seriously, it's a brilliant idea to up your B vitamins. Obviously, see a nutritionist if you want to be really careful about it. And obviously, eat foods rich in B.
Why is this?
But,
Do we know?
Basically, bugs, insects really love the taste of you if you're lacking in B vitamins. B vitamins are also really, really important for stress.
They love the taste of the chicken chips, peas and curry then and me, do they?
If you drink alcohol or you smoke or you drink coffee, that will greatly deplete your B vitamin store. So it's really important to do that. And then if I can point to this little green box on the table here, if the camera can pick that up, these are absolutely amazing. It's a company called Relax, and they're DEET-free patches that will stop you being bitten. Interestingly, they contain vitamin B1. They also contain aloe. We've got a lovely plant over here, because if you are bitten, aloe vera is one of the most amazing things for sunburn and for being bitten. But these patches, you just stick one on. They're meant to provide protection for 36 hours. And the great thing is they do not contain the scarily toxic chemicals that some of the other insect repellents do. There's also a neem one there. Sorry, Stephen, to interrupt, but I'm on my mission now.
We're both talkers, Janey.
I know. You start me off and I go. But there is a fantastic neem one there, which is antibacterial as well, completely safe. Go.
Were you being bitten, Lorraine?
Don't ask that.
Don't ask that.
What a rude question.
Where is it? In your neck? In your back? Where is it?
Oh, arms, legs. And we came back from holiday, and in fact, while we were away, within one day, I had more than 30. I gave up counting.
Can I also show you this? Can I point to this one? This is called Instant Relief. And this really does what it says on the tin. You just spray it on. It's 100% natural. It's based on Helichrysum hydrosol, and that's brilliant if you've been bitten. Also, the homeopathic remedy, wait for it, APIS. A-P-I-S. I suggest you say no more on that subject, but just take one, and it's brilliant.
Thank you. Morning to you, Lorraine. Amy, who have we got next?
OK, next on line 2 is Davinia.
Hi, Davinia.
Good morning.
Good morning. I was just wondering, I heard what you said about Jo, but my daughter has eczema, and I was wondering if there's anything I could do for her skin during the summer.
Yeah, I mean, with eczema, again, it's that you have to look at that holistic picture. It's very difficult to say just any one cream is going to sort it. I'm sure you already know that you need to think nutritionally as well about what you might want to avoid. Also, believe it or not, water is hugely important. We all wash in water that's absolutely chock full of chlorine and very drying to people with eczema. So think about what you wash with, because you can get, I've shown them on the show before, shower filters that remove 100% of the chlorine, so it's really worth thinking about that. Also, a great thing for people with eczema or irritated skin is to bathe, and again, Stephen's going to just cry at this one. Get a little bag or a little thin sock, fill it with porridge oats and run the water through it, and it makes the water really milky, costs you nothing. It's the best thing for irritated skin. If you do need sun cream...
They'll be locking you up, Davinia. If you're in the bathroom and you run the water through the porridge oats, they'll be locking you up.
Honestly, it's just great. You try it. You feel like you're Cleopatra bathing in milk. Children love it, and you can use it almost like instead of a bar of soap. You don't need soap, obviously, if you've got eczema. Never use soap, I should say that. But, you know, the other thing is cover up, as I've already said, and if you do need to use sun cream, Green People do a fantastic organic babies one. The sun protective bar I've mentioned, Badger Balm, lots of makes. If you look on my website, there's loads.
And Davinia, your daughter's name?
She's Chyla.
Chyla. And what age is she, Davinia?
6 months.
6 months. Well, good luck with her, and thanks for calling us this morning. Well, listen, I've learned something here. All this instant relief stuff. It's fantastic.
You're shocked and stunned, aren't you?
Absolutely.
I had some natural deodorants, and we didn't even get onto that.
What are you trying to say, Janey?
No, I'm not trying to say anything. I just know that this time of year, you know, you need to think about that.
I'm only hearing a smell. Thanks very much, Janey. That's about it. Give her a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Big thanks to everybody who phoned in today. If you didn't get through and you still need information, you can check out Janey's website. The details are on your screen right now. Have a great summer. Thank you very much for your company today. Tomorrow on the programme, the Falklands veteran Simon West will be joining me on the panel.